2. The head or poll tax. The tax of Exodus chapter 30 verses 11 to 16 is commonly seen as a temple tax and not a tax for the support of the civil order. There is no question that this head or poll tax became a quote-unquote temple tax after the fall of Jerusalem. The Babylonian Talmud sees it strictly as a tax to provide for worship and gives it very brief attention in one of its shortest tractates, the Shekalim. Scholars see an allusion to it in 2 Kings chapter 12 verse 4 and 2 Chronicles chapter 24 verse 9. But their reference is too general to be specified as referring to the head tax. Josephus, in his Antiquities of the Jews 18:9, speaks of it as the half shekel which everyone, by the custom of our country, offers unto God. The key reference is in Matthew chapter 17, verses 24 to 27. The word tribute, temple tax in Moffat, is in the Greek kensos, Latin census. It was a census tax because it was exacted of all males 20 years old and above. Our Lord clearly sees it as a royal rather than priestly tax. Because he is the son of the king, he is exempt from the tax. We cannot judge our Lord's choice of words as accidental. He declares it to be God's tax as king over his realm and people. The association of the tax with the tabernacle and then the temple was due to the fact that the throne of God was once in the Holy of Holies. The tax, however, was for the royal government. The fact that the head or poll tax was once the basic civil tax in some American colonies is confirmation of the fact that this interpretation is not a novel one. In Virginia, the state taxation was 1. Tithables, which supported the Anglican clergy, parish expenses, and the poor. 2. Poll taxes, used to erect public buildings, repair roads, and build bridges. And 3. Set fees on licenses, land patents, and duties on tobacco, which paid the salaries of some civil officers, others working without pay. But this is not all. Even the fact that it was called the temple tax is an interesting fact. The ordinary Hebrew word for temple was haikal, meaning palace, and so translated in 1 Kings chapter 21 verse 1, 2 Kings chapter 20 verse 18, Psalm 45 verse 15, Isaiah chapter 13 verse 22, chapter 39 verse 7, chapter 44 verse 28, etc. Palace is its meaning in Hosea chapter 8 verse 14. The temple was God's palace, and taxes collected for the palace or temple were throne taxes to provide for God's royal government, which was also a priestly one in part. If indeed the poll tax was the tax to provide for the civil government of Israel, this fact should appear in history. It does, and as late as the 9th century, a Jewish princedom existed from at least 768 to 900 AD in southern France. Its rulers were of the Davidic line. The poll tax had previously been collected by the Nazi, or Prince of the Jews in Palestine, or wherever else someone exercised governmental functions, either under Rome earlier or under later powers. These governmental functions were both civil and religious, and were financed by the poll tax. Rome earlier had required this poll tax of all Jews to be paid to the Nazi, and in return the Nazi helped to collect Rome's fiscal demands from all Jews within the empire. We have become so used to reading all things in the Bible in ecclesiastical terms that it is hard for most to realize that the Bible does not present itself as an ecclesiastical manual.